Hot.
I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt.
Yo.
I'm trying not to interrupt.
Yo.
I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt.
Get the fuck out. Yeah, we been ready, nigga. Oh, we did something dramatic? Oh,
Yeah.
why you didn't tell me,
The
nigga?
light.
Oh! He's back up in this motherfucker. I know y'all gonna be like, here you go with that bullshit. I don't want to be this person, but it hasn't been a while, but it's been a while since we've been in the studio, and I want to start by saying. That's right, everybody. You know what it is when you hear that corny music. It's the intro to the Donnell Rawlings Show. You're probably saying to yourself, Donnell, what are you going to talk about on this episode? There's a lot of things that have been going on in the news and out of the news. You say, Donnell, are you going to go to the places that some people are afraid to go? Are you going to ask the real questions? Are you going to talk about the real issues? And the answer to that is, if I motherfucking feel like it. But this is the energy I'm on right now. That's right. Black Lives Matter has died down.
Never.
But it's back up. Niggas' timelines are going back to normal, but it's back up. Don't see that many leather gloves, but it's back and it's not going anywhere. This we have to remember. Never let up on the Karens. Okay? Never let up on Karens. And the reason why I say that is because Karens are out of fucking control.
Exactly.
It's too much. And I did not want to be the person, America, listen, I did not want to be the person that says, these white bitches are out of control. But I didn't want to be that person because I'm guilty of, you know, with them. So
What does that mean, Donnell? What does
you
this
know what it
mean?
means. You know what it means. It means like, okay. Can't see that. You can't see it on the audio, but if you were watching the audio, it's the old thing. A high school kid takes his tongue and do it on the side of zip and like, that's what it is. That's what it is. So it's hard for me to just like, I'm not a Karen hater.
You've partaked in some of the benefits.
I partake in some of the benefits of being stressed out.
They need to be stopped. Though,
They no,
Donnell.
100%. Like I'm done.
Period.
With them. I'm done with them. They
You're
need
done
to be
with them?
stopped.
It's over?
It's enough. It's enough because it's like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Corona. I don't know if niggas is just sick of masks. But everybody is just on one.
Yeah, man.
Like everybody is on one. Everybody is on one. The other day I was outside and I spit on the concrete, right? Mm-hmm. And this lady was walking her dog, and she was literally like a half a block away, right? She yelled down the street. She was like, what the fuck, you fucking asshole? No, I just wanted to let you know how far she was from the street. She was like, fuck, going crazy. Yo, is anybody paying attention?
I'm paying attention. I'm waiting. What happened? What'd you do?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
She was like, and I was like, what are you talking
I'm
about?
saying come closer to the mic, Donnell.
This is part of the effect.
Okay, but we have listeners that need to hear.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. This is the extent of I could hear her.
Okay.
It wasn't like she was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
What I'm trying to say was she was
She was back.
way back. And she was so mad at me. She was cursing me out.
You
on the
seen her
phone.
when she yelled at you? Or
Yeah,
was it
but the
behind
bitch
you?
had a mask on. The bitch had a mask on. Bitch had a mask on, so I couldn't remember her eyes. I had to remember her dogs, right? I'm like, watch when I see the pomegranate bitch again.
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
Pomegranate.
When I see the fluffy ass dog bitch again.
I was like, damn, you know what a pomegranate looks like? That's dope.
I do know what a pomegranate. We call it Chinese apple. Too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Old fat ass nigga. Think I ain't know nothing about a pomegranate. Like, what do you niggas call them Chinese apples? Pomegranate. What I was saying was she was carrying. She was like, and like, enough is enough. Like I know Karen. Listen, I know it's a tough time. I really do. I know you're on edge, and you should be. Black people are really on edge, but enough of the like Everything does not have to be. Everything is.
Did you see that video? She was like,
Which one?
oh, I have a black husband. When she flicked the guy
I give a
off.
fuck about that. We know why you fucking him, or maybe you love him.
But you see how dramatic they are. They're
That's
so
the part.
dramatic.
And the thing about it is that it's so fucking dramatic. It's just like, it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are people like this. There are people that are like this. Is she okay?
Karen, you're not gonna sit there and flip me off. You flipped me off.
Sir.
You don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Sir,
You flipped me off.
black husband.
I don't care. Why did you flip me off?
You are totally calling me
Karen.
something that I'm not.
Ma'am, don't touch me. Do not touch me.
You don't understand.
Did you, ma'am, did you or did you not cuss me? Did you
No,
not?
I was
Did you flip me off?
You don't understand.
Why did I get flipped off?
You don't understand.
Why did I?
You're attacking
Ma'am,
me. You
I'm
don't understand.
Karen, are you
don't
okay?
understand what happened.
Can you explain to me calmly?
No, because you're attacking me right now.
I'm not attacking you. Ma'am, you flicked me off.
You're ready to take it.
Guys, this is her license plate number. She lives here. This is her address.
No, this is not true. No, it's not true.
Karen, you flipped me off.
No,
You cut me off and flipped me off, and now you're playing the victim. Ma'am, would you like to calm down?
You know, there are people. That's what makes a Karen. She knows that trigger is going to be to look out and see if she's okay first. And it's so fucked up. She flipped out. It was so funny because the dude that was filming it, he was gay as a motherfucker.
He was like,
Yo. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with being gay. Black Lives Matter. I know they out here. I know it's all type of Black Lives Matter, gay ones and all that, right? But he was like, I was like, oh shit, I know he wasn't trying to fuck her. Now that's one thing I know. It wasn't trying to hit on her. It wasn't nothing sexual, anything. But he chased her. He chased her.
well, she chased him first, and then he followed her home because he's like not gonna let her get away with it. And they need to be held accountable.
I know, but once we knew she wasn't gonna get away with it, then he kept on saying, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. We knew she wasn't gonna get away with it.
I mean, eventually she did though. He left. He drove off, and she didn't
get. When I say she didn't get away with it, that means that no police came and killed the nigga. You know, nobody killed the motherfucker, and nobody was arrested. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's so crazy.
They gotta get chin checked.
All the time.
Get chin checked.
You know what you do? When someone Karens you, like they call it Karen now. In my day, we used to call it gives white woman. Gives white woman. You know, this
She
is
giving you white woman.
Giving you white woman. Giving you white
She
woman.
gave you white woman?
Yeah, like giving you white woman, you got to throw your shoulder a little bit. You got like, giving you white woman is like this. It's just a little something, giving white woman. And white woman is like, you use giving white woman. You've probably seen white women and like, who's your manager? I beg your pardon. Is there a supervisor? And you say that to say that's giving white woman. Motherfuckers need to do reverse white woman. Just reverse it. Hit the bitch with the same shit she hit you with. It happened to me. I was on a flight from New York to LA. And it was I was in first class. I don't know who paid for the ticket because I wouldn't. And I'm in like 1C or something like that. And I had all type of Bluetooth shit going on. I couldn't turn all my shit off at one time. She was like, sir, you need to turn your Bluetooth off. I was like, bitch, I ain't got no Bluetooth on. And then she'll show me the light. I'm like, the bitch caught me. Yeah. Right? And then she say something, sir, you need to turn your radio. I was like, I don't have radio. It's another green light. I'm like, God damn, this light's everywhere. Then she's like, I was like, okay. Then she was like, sir, you need to turn your phone off. Just turn your phone off. Just turn your phone off. Turn your phone off. Finally, I got to turn the phone off, right? And she was on me about turning my phone off. Turn your fucking phone off, right? Turn it off. Sir, turn your phone off, please. Like, if my phone on, the plane won't be able to take off. Like, me being on my phone just fucking landed this plane. Right? And then I was like, okay, it was off. This bitch go behind a little corner where the coffee shit be. Yo, I could not believe I would turn into a white woman. I turned into a white woman. I did like this. I was like, are you serious? Yo, I grabbed my face like this. I was like, I was appalled. I thought I turned into a white bitch, nigga. I said, are you serious? serious? I didn't say, this bitch on the phone. I turned white woman. I gave white woman right back. I said, are you serious? She was like this. I know she was talking to a nigga or something because it was her face was like this, right? She was like, and I said it like low. Then I was like, maybe she didn't hear me. I said, because, you know, I said to myself, I said, are you serious? She didn't hear me. Then I was like, are you serious? She was like, what? I said, are you kidding me? So you talked to me about my phone for 10 minutes to go in a corner and use your phone? She was looking at me like, she was so scared. I said, really? That's what this bitch did. She went and got the fucking phone to the pilot. She said, this bitch said, I don't even know how you turn the nigga in the front row into this sentence. She said, the gentleman in the nigga. She said, the gentleman in 1C is making me feel very uncomfortable. Nigga, I was like, oh, the marshal's about to come. Then I hit her back. I said, are you serious? I make you feel uncomfortable? Are you kidding me? I leaned into it. I said, are you kidding me? And it was squashed, but I felt that whole shit. That Karen shit is out of motherfucking control.
I feel like if they just mind their own business, the world would be a better place. Just mind your business. They keep minding other people's business, especially black people.
Yeah, but
had she mind her business, that whole thing didn't even have to happen.
Yeah, they just need to just realize that your word is not law. It used to be. So many things are changing now. It used to be where it was like the first thing you thought was like, oh my God, what did they do to Karen? But now you're starting to think like, another Karen.
Yeah.
Shit that was abnormal, shit that was abnormal is normal, shit that was normal is abnormal.
Yeah.
Shit is ridiculous now. You do a podcast and people ask questions. It's so critical. Why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about this? Why are you afraid of this? Do you support this? Do you support that? A lot of things happen really, really fast. A lot of things last week happened. A lot of things happened last week that a lot of people don't want to talk about for different reasons. You know? That's the thing about doing this in podcast where sometimes it's things that are out there you want to talk about, like you're forced to talk about it, you're not talking about it. But then it boils down to, what are you talking about?
I think it's important to talk about anything uncomfortable right now, because I think through history we've just suppressed it or
we got some new shit. We got some new shit to talk about. Nigga, yo, this year's been so goddamn stressful. Yo, Julius, it's been so stressful. Every week, nigga, it's another joint to look out for, nigga. Yo, this year, I'm telling you, it was fucking, first it started off with Corona, niggas like, oh, fuck that. I'm used to Corona, I'm good. And then Black Lives Matter. And then motherfuckers, Black Lives Matter. And then while you doing Black Lives Matter, Corona's still going on. Motherfuckers worrying about the second wave of Corona.
It's bad.
But nobody is ready for this second wave of Me Too's, nigga.
Oh, it's coming. It's here, actually.
Nigga!
It's here.
Son, Me Too's a spite. Yo, Me Too's a spite. Me Too's a spite like a motherfuckers. Niggas is not do social distances from Me Too's, son. Me Too's was almost out. We almost forgot about Me Too. Remember we was getting Me Too's every week, son? I'm the only person like this, man. I feel for this bitch, but I'm Me Too the fuck out, man. Another Me Too. Everywhere was Me Too. Then Corona came, then Me Too just kind of chilled out, right? Me Too is back there lurking.
Second wave.
The second wave, son. Yo, it's going hard.
Might be bigger than the first.
It might not. I don't think.
I mean, it's just starting.
Nothing's ever going to be bigger than the first.
All right.
The first wave of Me Too's is the ones that set the stage.
I don't know. I think people are more comfortable and willing to share their stories more than ever now.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the first wave was the one that set the standards. The first wave was like,
I mean, if Bill Cosby counts in the first wave, that was a pretty big wave.
that was a big
But
wave.
in terms of what? Just
Just
who he
the
is.
amount of monster. Yeah, like the size of the monster counts.
Yeah, I was
Doesn't
trying
it?
to explain it, but then you guys started talking about something else. Like, I've really been working. I haven't interrupted anybody. And I was doing an explanation
doing
that
good.
just went there.
There you go.
When I said the sense of wave, the sense of shock, the sense of, this is how powerful the first wave was. The first wave was so powerful. It didn't matter if what a bitch was saying was true or not true. It was just, wham, that's fucked up. The first wave was just like, everybody's getting tested and everybody was failing. First wave was like, fucked up, that's fucked up, that's fucked up, that's fucked up. And then you had cases and situations where, it wasn't really that fucked up. So,
What do you mean by that?
like, some situations, bitches be lying. You know, some say, and I'm saying I'm not supportive. First thing, I'm not like, not understanding how it, or disregarding how it could feel to be violated. Somebody take advantage of you. And I'm not talking about that. And that's a fucking horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. And it's such a horrible thing that we should never second guess whether a woman is telling the truth about it, has any validity or anything. It just will be like the minute a woman says anything to do with, like, I've been violated, I've been raped. The first thing, like, yo, get this nigga, let's kill this nigga. But in certain cases, it's found that there are women that have ulterior motives.
Ulterior.
Ulteriors, yeah. You know, everybody was flowing with me. You know? And it's like the saddest part about this situation is that we should never question, is she lying or not? You should never question that. You should never give it the benefit of the doubt. But it's at that point, and this is what I think is so unfortunate about the world we're living in right now. A person could be accused of something, right? And be falsely accused. Mm-hmm. But everything is determined in public opinion now. It's like what I think. Well, you think 10 people would say the same thing? I don't know. It's a possibility. This is Hollywood. And some people have grand schemes. Some people really have grand schemes. There's nothing going on, and I'm not saying this case or anything. There's nothing going on in my career. Oh, I want to be relevant so bad. I want 30,000 followers. Fuck, everybody thinks I'm a whore anyway. So, what the fuck?
Let me ask you a question, Donnell.
Yo, let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? Certain things can be challenged. And it's unfortunate because it takes away from where there is a situation with a real victim.
But don't the real victims outweigh the ones that have the ulterior motive or
That was
the
my
grand
question.
scheme?
Nobody knows.
I feel
I
like
think
it's
we
been
know.
proven.
I think we know.
It's been proven.
You know.
I mean, you have
You know.
sprinkles of cases where someone's taken advantage or they want money, etc. But for the majority of what we've been seeing, they're there. They're like real victims, and I think that's where the focus should be.
Right. I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying that, like,
So you're talking about a small
no, I'm just saying,
percentage
like,
compared to the
mentality-
big.
in certain, what I'm saying in certain
shouldn't
cases,
rule.
what I'm saying in certain cases is allegations.
Yeah.
It's allegations that haven't been proven. And the funny thing about it is, like, it's so funny because we don't understand what it takes to, like, whatever type of predators, whatever you feel, like, what makes these people exist? Is it the community they're around? Is it the community they're around? Is it the people that turn away from it? Is the people say, oh, you know, that's so-and-so's thing? And then when you have somebody that's in a situation and something is exposed in their life, it's like now everyone says, oh, yeah. Everyone says, oh, yeah, you know what? What happened? What happened when what a person thinks a monster, what happens when it's building? Who's feeding it? What's feeding?
We are.
You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
that's
the
based
fame.
on. But isn't that based on experience and observation? So if, for instance, X is accused of being this person, and they've been accused of me tooing someone, and then I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, he did do that, and then you're like formulating, oh shit, no, he is kind of predatory, or
yeah,
he
but
is
okay,
this
I
way.
know he might be that, and
then you're like, oh wait, shit.
In hindsight, this is what I think, and I might be crazy. In hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh wait, what he did was kind of creepy. Like, I don't understand how motherfuckers don't know when a motherfucker's being creepy. Like, when a motherfucker's being creepy. And I'm not, everybody's like, you can't victim shame. I'm not shaming, but I'm just saying, motherfucker got to get smart on different levels.
No doubt.
And listen, on different levels. And the way I say that is that when we say shame, it's like, oh, don't shame that person. You're going to make them feel bad. Guess why most fat motherfuckers lose weight? When they say, I'm sick of motherfuckers calling me a fat ass. That's the most motivating factor.
But that's not criminal.
But listen, I'm not saying criminal. I'm not saying criminal.
Yeah, because we're talking about criminal shit. We're not talking about, like, you know, taking advantage of women. I think that's the two conversations in the case.
I know, but I guess what I was saying
taking
was,
advantage of is like, that's life.
I know,
if
but
it's
I guess
legal.
what I was trying to say to both of y'all, I was just trying to complete my thought.
Right.
That's all.
Right. Well, you're right.
So-
People have to be smarter, right?
You know,
True.
I'm saying it has to be. This is the type of shit I talk about. All right, creeps gonna be creeps, but you also have to know. People say
Wait,
whatever.
creeps are going to be creeps? And what does that mean?
Creeps it's gonna be some creepy motherfuckers. You're not gonna eliminate the devil. You're not gonna eliminate creepy people. It's gonna be some creepy niggas, whether you stop them or not. There's always gonna be a Chester motherfucking molester. I don't give a fuck. You lock this one up, you're gonna find another one. It's another one. It's another one. It's another one. It's always gonna be that. I understand that part. It's not no wait. So what are you saying? What I'm saying is, part of the power that a Chester gets is when a woman may not have a great relationship with their dad. Part of the way a Chester breathes is like, you know what? Nobody said that I love her. Nobody said that, tried to inspire her. Nobody tried to help her. Nobody listened to her.
We're talking about the one that's being taken advantage of.
What are you talking about?
You're saying I just want to understand what you're saying. You're saying the reason that we have he's breathing or he gets to live because of his victim not getting the love that they need. I'm just trying to understand.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you listen to me, I'm actually, I don't know if you can rewind and tell you whatever. I'm actually explaining.
I'm trying to understand it from
know,
what
but
perspective. He's
I know
talking about the Chester.
I know, but I understand what perspective you're trying to understand it from. But what I'm saying is that you're not letting me complete the thought of what I'm saying.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
You know what I'm saying?
I apologize.
And then that throws my thought off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand you have a feeling about this, and it's not like, oh, so what are you saying? No, I'm just explaining certain mindset. I'm saying these are things that exist that when we're talking about an individual, we need to be talking about a society. What is a society that lets a motherfucker feel this comfortable? What society do we live in where someone could ask you, can I date your daughter who's possibly underage, and you like, it's okay? I know that, Chester. You don't just stop one motherfucker.
Right.
You got to stop a way of thinking. And if the way of thinking is like, but wait, but what if, but wait, but what if, but hold, but a guy, we can do that all you want. You can do that all you want. And shit can still happen. Or what are you going to do to change it?
Right.
Can you say, this is the point I'm making. There are some young women that are raised and are around environments where the only way they see a woman doing things is using their sexuality, their looks, their body, and everything. There are aunties that live like that, and there are moms that live like that. And what you see is somebody's like, hey, that you can tell when somebody's using their body to connect with somebody. And we need different images of that. And we need to be able to tell our daughter, oh, Donna, you don't have a daughter. You know what I would tell my motherfucking daughter? if she was 15 to 16, I'd be like, I would say, don't be fucking with niggas with blue checks on their Instagram and stay the fuck out their DM and don't get excited about that.
Right. Okay, I'm just posing a question. So if I am one that used my sexuality to get things, I deserve to still be sexually harassed or raped in whatever case. So whether I walk around naked, whether I use my sexuality to gain interest on a popular celebrity, do I still deserve to be?
But you keep on going back to I still deserve. I didn't say you deserved any of that.
I'm just asking because
I know, but
you're saying that the parenting or it starts in home and
I did not say what a person deserves. I didn't say it start in the home. I said these are the things that exist that makes a motherfucker become a chest molester and make it easy for him. That's what I said. I never said you deserve. I don't give a fuck if you the hoish most fucking everybody neighborhood bitch in the motherfucking in the city. Everybody fucked you. If you say no and stop, that means no and stop. That's what I understand. And this is what I'm saying. When people don't understand, you talk about rape, it's so fucked. That's what I understand. Like, it's getting to the point where you try to distinguish what are we talking about when you say that. I'm not saying a woman deserves to ever be violated because that's disgusting. There is no way for you to ever justify fucking somebody against their will. And there's no way I could reason with that or anything. The only thing I'm saying, if it's a sinister mindset or whatever, there's a other side and there's more that we could focus on opposed to just him.
Right.
Because it ain't him, it's me. It's you. It's because that nigga has so much money, you like, how many times you done heard, especially the black community, oh, he liked them young ones. And it's a joke. Oh, he liked Fred. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. But it's not a joke. It's the truth. And the thing is this. People, this is what I'm saying to young women. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not shaming you. What I'm saying is, as much as niggas need to get their shit together, think. See through shit. Why is this motherfucker showing me so much love and so much so-and-so, and I'm really not that talented? Think.
Be smarter.
Be smarter.
Yeah.
Just be smarter. Think about it. Especially in this business, you're gonna be tested and tested and tested and tested. It's a grimy motherfucking business. And when I say facts, I ain't trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying like this. Nah, I want to shame you. No. That nigga gonna want to fuck you. No, but no, he listened to me read and I had a good read. Bitch, you ain't booked shit since fucking acting school in the 3rd grade. You know he want his dick sucked. Stop playing. Stop playing. But here's the thing. This is an unfortunate thing, especially for what I do as a comedian. Comedians, we go through times, you know, you feel funny a certain way. Certain things pain you. Certain things you're excited about. You talk about how you feel in the moment. That's our job. We take what in the moment and we stretch it and we exaggerate it. We take the truth and we exaggerate it. We can exaggerate our laugh. We can exaggerate racism, because everybody got a little bit in them. You can exaggerate, but this is a platform for that shit. And now, motherfuckers are so critical that people want to continue to judge you from your past. And that's the unfortunate part about it, because we all got a past.
Yeah.
Listen, we all got a past, and we can try to dead it whenever we want, you know. And you don't know when something triggered in somebody, like, that's not the person that's not who I am anymore. You know, and I see so many cases of situations just across the board on everything. Politics or whatever. You know, it's like, okay, you're judging a man from 30 years ago. He better be different There better be something different.
But for me, what I think comedians get crucified, and they shouldn't be, because that's like crucifying Al Pacino for playing Scarface. Like it's an art form. You can say you can stand on what you believe on as Donnell Rawlings, but when you're on that stage, it's an act. Like, you know what I mean? You can say, I feel like comedians should be able to say whatever the fuck they want to say.
I agree what you want to say. That's what the point I'm getting to.
You know,
it's like this is so unfair. If any profession you want to hold a comedian to his word,
right?
It's like an act.
It's not an.
But the water gets muddy, though.
What I'm saying is,
it's really muddy when there's like actual criminal behavior in the same scene, and then some people are like, "Yeah, and this guy said that fucking, rape is funny." It's like he said something.
No, not only if he
one
said,
guy does something, one guy says something.
Yeah, one guy does something, one says something. But what the one guy said could be funny, and it's not you to judge what the fuck you think funny is.
Agreed.
It's what he thought funny was in that fucking moment.
But I'm saying,
some Chinese niggas got mad at me.
I saw that.
You saw Chinese people got mad at me?
I saw it,
yeah, on your Twitter.
On your Twitter.
Y'all saw that?
Yes. Yeah. The world sees what you interact when you interact on Twitter.
Son,
people see it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what type of Chinese motherfucker was it. Was it a Japanese Chinese?
I don't know. I just saw that he got mad that you
But
did
you know he was Chinese, right?
Yeah, his
That's racist. That's racist. That's racist. That's racist. What
well,
the fuck you just said? Poster girl.
I was gonna say I didn't.
Oh
know.
my God, kill me!
But you would just say he was Chinese, right?
No, I know he was Asian.
Well, you wouldn't say he was Somalian, right? If you saw him, I'm just saying, son.
I didn't see him, but I would guess he was Chinese, Japanese.
We don't know
Korean.
if he said he's
okay, son.
I would guess he was Chinese, Japanese, Korean.
That's what I'm saying, son. I'm so glad we talking about this and not rape anymore. But listen, the real rape got heavy as a motherfucker, as heavy as rape could get, That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You want a podcast that can talk about anything? You ever been violated? How old were you? Call us up, ladies and gentlemen. Were you 16? Well, we got a number you can call. Okay, that was wrong. That's wrong. They're going to be like this. Ah! No. Yo, son, I thought that I was beefing on the low. I wasn't beefing on the low.
No, it was on the high.
It was on the high.
Everyone saw it.
I didn't know everybody saw it, son. Yo, I was on the low.
He did Asian voice. The guy got mad. He did Asian voice.
How you know I did an Asian voice?
Because he said that it was offensive that you did Asian.
So what
voice.
is offensive to an Asian? Are you Asian?
I didn't say it. He said it.
So what did he say?
He said he was offended that you did Asian voice, and you said
I didn't say Asian voice. That was the third tweet. I don't read tweets.
I'm just saying.
The first tweet.
I don't remember the order.
Just threw it up. Can anybody find that thread? Javanta, can you find that thread?
Yeah, I'm giving you the
but
overall.
I was offended. You know why I was offended?
Because he was offended that you were.
I'm going to tell you why the fuck I was offended.
All right.
Okay, first off, where he saw me. First off, understand this. He saw me at a live show.
Right.
One of the only live shows that's going on where an audience connects with a performer.
Right.
And adhere to all the social distancing guidelines and all the things to be able to do that.
I got it.
Let me say this. It was in Yellow Springs, Ohio. What is in Yellow Springs, Ohio? Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle decides that he wants to do a fight club, legal fight club of comedy. Whatever happens. And fight.
Rule one of Fight Club.
It stays. He built this shit. He built this shit in his cornfield, son. A fucking cornfield. It looked like a place where you go hang niggas. I'm telling you, this road looks like you saw some of the trees. You're like, oh, them look strong as shit out there, right? If you're black, you like this.
Too soon.
Yo, you're like, if you're black, you go through a cornfield, you like, ooh. So you like, yeah, I want to go back to,
Jesus.
It's true, right? So it's just, he's the only person that's doing a show like this. This is the same venue that they shot what will be the iconic 846 YouTube / Netflix distribution, right? These tickets are not an easy ticket to get, and I'm pretty sure they're pricey. Not just because you're trying to make up for cost, but just it's Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm. I do a set. I ain't been on stage and since this shit kicked off.
March.
Haven't been on stage. I get a call that Dave Chappelle wants to fly me in to Yellow Spring, Ohio Kobe tested on a Challenger jet. I say,
Baller.
let's go. But I also told Dave, when I get off this jet, I'm not sucking your dick. That's the first thing I let him know. I ain't say he gay, but, you know, jet life will make a motherfucker be like, anyway. Right? And this dude went through the whole process of finding out about the event, to get the ticket for the event, to getting your temperature checked at the event, to getting the mask at the event, getting the instructions to take your mask off, to say, I want to be inside of a place with live performance, and then to be a fucking critic. What do you want, nigga? Chinese nigga, what do you want from me? The last time I saw you, it was Corona. Yo, they tricked us, right? Nigga, I'm being honest, America. Am I the first? America, please. America, listen to me. Javanta. When Corona first hit, when it was off the Wu-Tang, not Wu-Tang, Wuhan, and the bats and shit, nigga, y'all was not looking at Chinese people different? Nobody was looking at them different.
Just a little bit.
So me and Donald Trump, the only ones was saying that they got the Kung Flu.
Donnell.
What?
No.
What the fuck is no for?
That is racist as hell.
I know it's racist, but am I racist? No.
Yo, you just think slight amounts of racism is funny.
Man, yo, that's what I'm trying to say, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, I love Chinese niggas, man.
I want to read this.
No, listen.
But at least you said it's racist. At least you said it.
I said it, but I
it.
said it's not the type that
I know.
get you beat or shot or lose a job.
And all he was saying was your slight amount of racism was offensive.
Right, and I was like, whatever, nigga. You know what I wanted to say?
Whatever.
You know what I wanted to say, son? Because I don't got a job anyway. This is what I wanted to say. Yo. Oh, you guys want to know? Okay, you know what I wanted to say. Listen, hold on, what I got? This is what I wanted to say about that Chinese nigga. I wanted to say, everybody got a mask on, and you're the only one I know that's Chinese.
You ain't shit, Don.
You asked the question, is that wrong? I'm just saying, I looked at everybody's face, I was like, that nigga Chinese, he's Korean and he's Japanese. But guess what? We're out here in a cornfield and we're having fun. Stop it. Yo, he didn't want that, man. He kept going on and on. And then guess what else? Oh, nigga, guess what else? He tried to get the other Chinese
on his side.
He didn't care what Chinese it was. Just let's come together, y'all.
He did?
Yeah, nigga. It started being all the Chineses on it, right? Yo, it was.
And what'd they say?
They was like, yeah, right?
Oh.
She got it. They was like, yeah. And then one chick, she wasn't even Chinese. This bitch was white. She was like, you would think in 2020, after 20. I'm like, really, bitch? That's what I was saying. She was like, in 2020. I'm like, in 2020, you paying $150? Fuck out of here, nigga.
What accents are off limits? None, right? You don't think any accents are off limits?
No, for me, no. I'm acting. I'm being a person.
Right.
I'm being a person. It's like, it ain't that serious.
I'm just curious. What
ain't no accents, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Right.
First off, I don't have a TV show. Hello? Hello? Why am I doing this so hard? Why are we like, why are you excited about when we're on schedule? Why are you excited about, this is the way I like to work to get a TV show. All right? Why is this motherfucker on it? Why is she there? Right? Why? Because we're sick of people telling us no. Exactly. And we're sick of people saying what we can do. And this is all you guys, and America, this is you saying what we can do without anybody. Because at the end of the day, there's nobody but you. There's nobody but us. There's nobody but you niggas. As much as I hate y'all, I fuck with y'all. You niggas. I hate most of you niggas, but I like some of you niggas, but I don't know which one of you niggas will spend money on a nigga. So I got to go through all of y'all niggas to get the right nigga. Boom, Javanta the right bitch. Hello? We use profanity. Fucking Darius the right white boy. Hello? Oh, wake up, nigga. Julius is the right. Start trouble ass 6'9" ass nigga. Keep trying to start trouble with us. 6'6", the genius. And then the thing about it was, man, this Chinese motherfucker, man, he made me so mad. I just immediately had beef with Bobby Lee.
Is that the first one you can think
That's
of?
the first Chinese thing I could come up with. Yo, it's the same way. It's the same way white people thought about Barack and shit. Anything Barack did, they was like this. Yeah, your boy up there fucking up. It was the same shit. Yep. So what's wrong with that?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
He just went on. He kept going on and on and on.
Can I read the tweet?
It doesn't favor me.
Well, it says, "Do better, Michelle Wilson."
Oh shit!
Just because you're in the cornfield.
Start over.
Do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Say, gotta get something special. All right, this is from a Karen, ladies and gentlemen. You know the bitches always go, ha ha ha. Give it up for.
His name is Terry K. Park. Do better, Michelle Wolf and Donnell Rawlings. Just because you're in the cornfields of Ohio doesn't mean that there aren't Asians in the audience or those who don't think anti-Asian racism is okay. Some of those Asians might be in your host's own family.
You know what he tried to say? You know what he tried to say?
You said I offend everybody. Thank you very much.
I was started because what she was trying to say is that I didn't know that Dave Chappelle's family is like Filipino Chinese. She ain't like look at Dave's family. They're Filipino Chinese. You didn't know that, did you, nigga? I've been eating looping rolls over their house all day, nigga. I know that, nigga. I know them niggas Filipino as shit, son. The niggas got a 100-pound bag of rice over there, nigga. That was before the pandemic. I know they fucking Filipino Chinese. They tried to get all the Chinese to gang up on me, son. And I'm trying to tell y'all, I love Chinese. This is what I'm trying to say. My connection with Chinese is deeper than the average nigga connection with the Chinese. Because I know Chinese niggas is Korean. I live with them niggas. When you try to say me Asian, I'm like, no, I understand Korean culture because I lived in it.
Right.
Like, it's not because I watched a movie on 36 Cinema. I was like, I work with a Korean motherfucker, same age as I am. I work with a motherfucker day in and day out. See this motherfucker every day. Where I didn't speak, I didn't speak Korean. He didn't speak English. The only language, the only thing with the way we're learning this is sharing words with each other. Magazines and shit. How can I hate on Asians? Like I was one of the only Americans over there that would actually travel on the days off with my Korean comrades. Rock F. I used to answer the phone. Come some down, chumnam, imden rawlings, imden do toshumba. Come some down, chumnam, imden rawlings, imden do toshumba. Oh, 여보세요. He's like, this Rawlings, don't pick up the phone. They'd be like, because I used to trigger. I was like, yeah, come some down, chumnam, imden rawlings, imden do toshumba. They'd be like, Rawlings, no, come some down. No speaking. Them niggas was only English they knew is what I taught them. They'd be like, no speaking, dick suck, motherfucker. Yo, those are the only words. But they couldn't answer my phone and be like, yo, main gate area Rawlings. They'd be like, nigga, if you don't get your Chinese ass off the line. I'd like, come some da, chumnam, himden, rawlings, himden, toshima. They'd be like, oh, I'd be like, yeah.
Why you gotta look like you shitting all the time?
That's how you when you emphasize words. That's all just And you try to say I don't fuck with Asians, nigga. I used to go to their neighborhoods. Like, when my days off, I used to get on boats and trains and shit to go with this nigga. And I know where I'm going right now. Nobody speaks my language. Nobody speaks my language, and nobody really don't look like me.
Right.
If you thought a white motherfucker was American looking, they was like, how this nigga get over here? I know those niggas don't swim.
You experienced racism?
No. I didn't experience racism when I was in Korea because I was in the military. And being in the military in Korea, when I was there, it was like you was a baller. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is trying to, some white boys getting married up like a motherfucker. Nah, I didn't experience all that because I felt like I was the E0, E1. I felt like I had money because I was in Korea. And where I was, how them niggas was living, I was like, nigga, I'm balling like a motherfucker. Got one shoes out here.
Was shit cheap out there?
Yeah.
If you went out to the town and like ate food, was it way cheaper? Or?
Well,
Yeah, it
back
was
then,
like-
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was
that
way
in the
back
80s?
then. She act like I was in MASH. she act like, yo, you was there when I used to go to sleep.
Yeah,
He was in
Masha, come on. I'm like, oh, time to go to bed.
No, she like this. She like this. Oh, yeah. He old because he remember when he used to go to sleep off of that shit. Yeah, it was cheap. But, you know, it was cheap. They made everything comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? We used to fucking... The one thing I used to like, because we would get like a GQ magazine or something, and they had tailors over there. And we'd be like this, yo, can you make this shit right
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Nigga, you don't understand. We was some corny niggas. It was niggas getting... They said, oh, this what they always say, oh, can do easy. Everything can do easy. The niggas ain't losing no business. I'm like, yo, can you make an Adidas suit, right? But it'd be Adidas on one side and Nike on the other side, right? Oh, can do easy. We was just trying to out design niggas over there, nigga. Like, nigga, give me an eel skin collar, nigga. And just make this Reebok, nigga, and make this shit leather, nigga, and then get the eel skin shit, nigga. Yo, it was all about eel, nigga. You can get eel skin, like, give me American joint, give me a red eel, a white eel, and you thought you was the shit on base until you came back home, nigga. Nigga, I came back home and tried to rock one of those sweatsuits.
They wasn't having it.
That was the last day I wore that sweatsuit, son. I get that shit to my little brother. I was like, you can have that Nike Adidas suit. I thought that was shit. I should have known it was fucked up because the shit always had a Chinese collar. But I can't believe this Chinese motherfucker. And the reason why it set me so much, because y'all know my week last week, it was so dope. I hadn't done stand-up in so long. I was connected with Dave. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas. It just felt good.
Yeah, what was that moment when you got back on stage and having an audience? Like, how did that feel?
It was weird because I could hear them, and I could kind of see them.
How far on the stage were they?
They was far as where the plastic white Karen bitches is, right there. It was right there, but it was in an open field.
Okay.
So it's spread out. You know, it's not like no like structured chairs, like sitting in like row A, anything like that.
Just random.
It's almost like picnic vibe. You know, it's no alcohol sold, and everybody, the space is like everybody's far away from each other. But it was just something about, and then they have a couple of people that's at the distance on the stage. So when you work the stage, you got to work the front and the back. But the thing that was so dope was that it felt like I was an open micer again. You know, I was like, oh man, my muscle memory was dead.
I remember those days.
If it wasn't about Black Ash, nigga, I was blacking out. If it wasn't about Black, I've been on Black Ash at the Donnell Rawlings show, not no jokes. And I'm thinking like, oh, what is that? Oh, what did you used to? Then I was like, did they? And then I was like, and they called my name. Dave gave me such a dope intro. This motherfucker can headline 4 or 5 hours. But he also can like host the show, be humble, keep it going, and be late. This motherfucker tell a joke, then he says, yep. You know, when I was on a Chappelle show, there was 2 people that I would consider to be cast members. One, the late, great Charlie Murphy. Rest in peace. Everybody's like, wow, it's a good feeling. He said, and this next young man, well, not as one of the funniest comics I know, he's one of the best hangs in Hollywood. You know him as Ashley Larry, Yellow Springs, help me welcome. It's a rap, son. It's a rap. Yo, it felt so good. I hadn't been in touch with the audience. I felt how people think about me or whatever. Like, it's been a short time. I have been removed from the stand-up world. But it was so good to get on stage and crack that shit open.
Yeah.
And then just to be around people, to being able to share stories about a set. The vibe was good. It wasn't anything like reckless. It just was a good feeling. You've been around Team Chappelle. There's nothing but good vibes.
So.
And then we had a motherfucking nigga. I'm the only nigga that bring a goddamn Crab feast, nigga. I'm ghetto with shit, son. I turned the Yellow Springs into the hood, son. Yo, my friend, y'all know I talk about it all the time. My friend Patrick over at Quarter Deck. Quarter Deck is a seafood restaurant, one of the best in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. They got the best crabs. They got crabs like this.
King crab.
No, I'm talking about blue crabs. Like
Blue
this.
crab. Mm.
Yeah, if you know your crabs out there, you know. People talk about crabs, they be like, yeah, you got, when you hit this, it's a big ass crab. Blue crabs, seasonal, certain time of the year. They have a food truck. They fucking drove the food truck 9 hours
Wow.
with some of the best blue crabs. And we had Crab Fest.
That's dope.
Here's the dope shit. When it was time for it to be over, that's a huge gesture to say I'm gonna drive and then produce this Crab Fest. And when I was like, yo, nigga, because I know them niggas got money. I'm like, yo, niggas. I'm like, you know, at the end of the shit, you be like, yo, my man, let me talk to you for a second. You know that motherfucker settled. That's settled.
That's settled.
And I'm saying, like, you know, settle. Everybody want to settle. You just sweated this shit and settle. And I was like, man, this gesture is amazing because Patrick is always hospitable. He's a good guy. But I'm like, nigga, you came from D.C., right? I was like, yo, you got to get a check, son. What you need? He said, I don't need nothing.
Wow.
I was like, what, nigga? How many crabs, nigga? That was like about 2 kilos of crabs. That was CBD oil and everything. I was like, I understand you're nice and everything, but no. I can't let you go out like that. He was like, no, I don't need nothing. I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, I turned it to Karen. I was like, I insist. Yo, I threw a sit. I was like, well, never have I. Let me speak to your manager. And I blamed it on Cena. I was like, well, I'm going to have a word with Cena. Right? Did I go to Cena? I said, Cena, well, apparently Patrick doesn't want to get paid. And Cena said, you let Patrick know that we're offended if he doesn't. I went to Patrick. I said, they're going to be offended if you don't. He was like, well, then they'll just have to be offended. And he said, Donnell, how many times? He said, what's wrong with wanting to do something just out of your heart because you care? And I was like, I agree with you. I said, but that's like $3,000 worth of crabs. You could be rich, bitch. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I get Dave 2 dozen for free. But that shit, but he made a point, man. He made a point that, like, it's not too often that we do that anymore. It's not too often that we do something just out of, I don't want anything out of it other than just being around people that feel good, right? And I went to Dave. I'm still trying to get the nigga some money. Mm-hmm. I said, Dave, can I talk to you? He said, what? I said, Patrick drove a long way. This is a great gesture. He insists that he don't get paid. He doesn't want to pay us. And Dave said, well, look like we won that one, right? Because niggas ain't used to motherfuckers saying no tab. Especially when a motherfucker know you got it. They always be trying to run your pockets. Nigga, I know you ain't tripped off no fucking $82,000 for no Nikes, nigga. You know, they get mad, like, you know. But, and he meant it. And then I told Dave, and Dave was like, oh, man, tell him the invoice. I was like, and then Dave, we was having a good time. Dave stopped the party and gave him one of the most authentic toasts you could ever get.
Son, wait 1 second, listen. These guys came all the way out here from D.C. They cooked crab for us all day. Fresh crab, like these motherfuckers were alive this morning. The other night we tried to give them something and they refused. And that is the motherfucking hokey pokey. You can't understand. This guy came out here and fed our community, us. I tried to give him something, and he refused. I've been rich for a few years. I gotta tell you, this never happens. I'm telling you, from my perspective, a guy just doing something and coming and experiencing something and saying, these motherfuckers are so good, I don't want to charge them. It's the most priceless thing on earth. I'm dying to give you money. I'm so appreciative. Donnell can't have it. No, I am. But I wouldn't. Because the gesture you offered is so beautiful. Now, I'm a Muslim. I'm a terrible Muslim. I love to drink. But I got to tell you something. There's a saying of the Prophet Muhammad who says, never refuse a kind deed because it may be the deed that gets a person into heaven. Just take it. And I gladly accept it. And I'm very grateful. And this is one of the most special times in my life. And I swear to God, you're a beautiful part of it. Maybe the most beautiful part of it. Let's all give them a round of applause.
Yeah. Put it big. It was so dope, which increased Patrick's business by 80%. So now I want 30% of the 80% that didn't. No, I'm just joking. No, but it was just so good. That was part of the week, man. We got to fucking be around friends and shit. Everybody was, it's so funny now. Every time you say anything now, you got to say, and we were practicing social distance. Anytime you, are you practicing social distance? Are you, we're going to hear the practice. This is what I'm going to practice. Not getting corona. That's what I'm going to practice. Nigga, social difference might switch up, nigga. If a nigga crack that 6 feet wall, I'm going to turn my head, nigga. Some niggas ain't gonna believe in social distance. Some niggas be pushing your distance. You don't want to keep arguing. You know what I mean? Arguments like I be like, yo, 6 feet. That shit gonna be like, what do you mean 6 feet? Fuck, what are you saying? I got it. No, I'm just saying 6 feet. Well, fuck you in 6 feet. All right, you don't want to fuck with 6 feet, then let me get you with this. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Nigga, niggas been going 5 months trying not to get corona. Yo, you know how hard it is to keep trying every day not to get corona. Every day I gotta wake up thinking about not dying on this doorknob. Please, God, I'll kill me. I can't live like this no more. Fuck that nigga, kill me with corona, AIDS, something. I can't take this shit, nigga. I'm going to sleep, man. Every time I turn the TV on, talk about these corona niggas that died. Nobody want to show love to the corona niggas that live, man. I know more niggas that lived than died off this shit, man. And everybody that died off is like 88, man. How long you think these niggas gonna live, man?
Oh, no.
Come on, man. Come on, man. And grandma now ain't been to the East Coast. She 88. She ain't been to the East Coast. Nigga, gotta get out there right there. It's about to be a rack. No. I ain't gonna keep on not shaking your hand. No. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tell us some more World War II stories. So sick of corona, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's the truth, everybody.
Yeah, man.
Everybody keep on being proud about their tests.
I got a test today.
No.
So
Quarantine fever.
hopefully everything. I hate Julius.
Here's the thing. That's my shit, nigga. How I'm gonna I got corona, I'm a corona myself, nigga. That mean I got the triple antibodies. Y'all better get a little Rona, y'all niggas. Stop playing being scared of Rona. Get some Rona Light, nigga. You know how many niggas I know that lived off of Rona Light?
What's Rona Light?
Rona Light, nigga. Yo, I'm telling you. Look at Jerry like, there's a Rona Light? There's a Rona Light. Jerry like, maybe that's what I am. Niggas a Rona Light. Niggas don't talk about the Rona Light. They only talk about the extra Rona, right? The Rona. They don't talk about the lighter Rona. They got a Rona out here. Listen, they got a Rona out here. You get it, right? You just chill for 2 weeks, and then you bong, you back.
You're asymptomatic, and
I don't know what the Maddox mean. I know niggas. I done heard niggas that we was crying on one text message. Everybody was putting this up.
For
Yo, these atheist niggas was like, man, that's the wrong. You supposed to put the devil up, nigga. This nigga got, yo, son, these niggas, yo, you know how tired I am of this emoji? Man, I'm so sick of this emoji, man. I'm so sick of this emoji right here, son. It's so lazy. It's so, niggas don't want to do shit. I'm sick of this one. Niggas doing this with a thumb up, nigga. Just give me this by itself and make sure it's black, nigga. I don't want your white hands praying for me, nigga.
I think that is lazy. The response is like when you double tap, haha.
Yeah. I'm like,
For love.
like, come on. Niggas don't, man. I'm telling you, one of my niggas, they say, oh, man, so-and-so got corona, man. I was like this. And the reason I said that, certain niggas, if you hear certain niggas, you hear get the corona, you ain't gonna be like, oh. You're gonna be like, man, that nigga about to beat shit up. That tennis nigga. Man, that nigga gonna be, man, that nigga about to get some IV drips. Nigga be in the sauna and shit. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga.
So what about DL then and him fainting? Like,
DL gonna be all right too. You know what I'm saying? This is what people don't understand about the whole testing process and everything. I ain't trying to say just like, be reckless or whatever. But everybody is focusing on not getting corona. Nobody's focused on how to beat corona. Right? Everybody focuses on Donald Trump not being president, but ain't nobody focused on how to beat him. You know what I'm saying? They talking about what their problem is, but they don't got no solution to it. You know, that's it. And with this whole corona shit, this is what people don't want to deal with because they want everybody else to be responsible for your life, your actions. It's going to come to a point with this personal responsibility. What is your personal responsibility? What are you personally responsible for? What are you? And you can't leave it in the government hands. You can't leave it in the doctor. You can't leave it in nobody's hands, but what you're going to be personally responsible for. And some people are going to be willing to risk that more than others. And you can't judge a person. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge a person. That's why these niggas be arguing about the mask, to mask or not to mask, all that shit. Nigga, if you don't want to get sick, don't fucking go nowhere.
No, but I think what some people are saying is, you know, scientifically, it's a pandemic, so we're in this together.
So, Derek,
but no, I agree.
Derek, no, what you're trying to tell me is that you as a white man, you believe in science. You believe in science.
Yeah, I'm not saying
so you don't think science is bullshit.
I don't think science is bullshit.
You don't think science is bullshit, Derek?
Is that a serious question?
You believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
You believe science?
Yeah.
You believe science?
I believe in science.
Our president doesn't believe science.
Well, yeah, I know that. And some people in our society don't believe in science. That's fair. And that's what it's going to be. But, you know, when you're up against a pandemic as a society, not as a person, we have individual responsibility. I agree. But at some point, you know, if we wanted to beat it, the best option would be to beat it all together. You know
how we're going to beat it?
We're going to beat it with a vaccine. That's the reality. Let me tell you something.
It's going to be like East Coast, West Coast beef. It's going to be like Death Row. It's going to be like Death Row, Bad Boy beef, nigga. It's going to be the outside niggas and the inside niggas, right?
So we're going to lose.
And they're only going to beef online because they ain't going to be around each other. Right. Nigga, I'm an outside nigga. I'm an outside nigga. Yo, it's some outside niggas that can survive. Like, Get Right, nigga. Get Right is an outside nigga.
Yeah. He sure is.
Yo, you got outside niggas and inside niggas. And I'm saying, you can't get mad at either one of them. Yeah. If you don't want to be around inside niggas, stay outside. Yeah.
Okay, but what do you feel about the people that the ones that don't want to wear the mask in the store? So then now I gotta go if I need my necessities. Now there's somebody that's just not abiding by the rules.
Yeah, fuck the rules, bitch. You better put an oxygen tank on. Fuck you think don't go to Ohio, nigga. Them niggas will breathe in your face. They don't give a fuck, huh? Do I sound different?
It does sound different, but
fuck it, man. We almost done.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I understand what if. Now here's the thing. This is the thing. Taking personal responsibility. If you a straight inside motherfucker, you a mass bitch, whining, right? And you know that there might be a place where there's a outside nigga, you don't go. You order online.
But that's what he's saying. The grocery store, yeah, you order online.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's like, oh, I'm out here because I want to get these tomatoes and this milk and this cottage cheese. Bitch, you better do Postmates. Right. If you want to be inside, motherfucker, be inside. Yeah. But then if you go outside, you gotta be responsible for yourself, and all that you can do is a precaution to take care of yourself.
I mean, people are just losing their shit because, you know, some people believe that it'll never go away.
It's never going to go away, son.
I mean, a vaccine will make it go away.
Man, a vaccine going to make it go away. Look, there's studies already now that the way they used to treat this in the first beginning of this and the way that they treat it now is totally different.
Of course.
They have advanced so far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As much as nobody wants to hear it's a flu strand or whatever. But eventually it's going to get to a point where that's what it is. It's going to be a virus. I said, when I was in Yellow Spring, I said, man, everybody need a little corona. Everybody was like, what? I was like, think about it. 10 years from now, right? You meet somebody, you say, you ever had corona? And he be like, no. You be like, oh no. Nigga, you ain't got no antibodies, nigga. You straight off of motherfucking your immune system, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I mean, in good news, they did find some medicine that reacts well with people that are, you know, on the death.
Man, listen, man. Man, listen, man. They gonna find all that shit for this,
right?
Because this shit affect too many motherfuckers.
Of course,
it's not something that affect you like we want to get rid of the black people, we want to get rid of the gay people. It's something that could get rid of everybody, and then there's gonna be some money attached to it. They're gonna find it. They're gonna find.
Yeah, they are.
I don't even want to go all into the corona shit, all that. I'm just like this thing. Keep your mask on, keep your distance. You know. Fuck else can you do?
Right. That's it. That's all you can do.
Fuck around. Everybody gonna have a motherfucking thermometer. Come here, bitch.
Unless you're a scientist, then you can work on the vaccines.
They say the UVs. They say UV rays kill the shit. They say that. They say that. Like they're gonna be having like you're gonna be going through shit like you have Rona. I'm alright right here. Everybody is talking about. I want to test. Here's the thing. I want to test to see if I have corona or the antibodies. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Right.
You know, like, okay, you test negative. So, all right, you test negative. So right now you test negative. Stay in the house forever.
Right.
Now I'll stay.
That's what you told me today.
Yeah. I'm saying stay in the house forever, nigga, because once you go to the store anyway, nigga, the test blown, nigga. They gonna keep sticking my finger, fucking my nose up, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Let's get it over with, nigga.
Did you get the antibodies test? Have you got that yet?
Yep.
You didn't have the antibodies?
I did. I didn't have it.
You didn't have it.
So, I didn't. But then I'm like
because
this.
it's cotton swab. I didn't want to do the nasal one. The nasal one seems like it hurts. So
but the nasal one's the most accurate one.
Man, accurate to what? Accurate to what, nigga?
I mean, that's just...
Well, what's the difference between the swab and the nasal one?
It's like when they go up in behind your nose, they're deeper into your...
Man, if you got a dick, yo, let me tell you something. I take 3 different type of roller tests. I did this, and this, and then you talking about last but not least. I'm just like, well, just act like I ain't got it. Just act like I got it. I ain't going for I feel good, nigga. Let's go get some spinach and shit. Fuck y'all talking about. Fuck you and Corona, nigga. Why everybody scared to fight Corona, nigga? You better drink some water. If a nigga ain't got Corona, like, I ain't fuck with no Hennessy no more. Well, fuck it. No. I'm just saying, like, at the bottom, at the end of the day, you gotta be careful. Nigga, like, it's the same story. Same shit. I saw Get Right the other day.
How's he doing? Shout out to Get Right.
Get Right doing good. I saw him. I was nervous because I went to Dave Chappelle's. I went to Ohio right before Get Right got his phone. I was like, shh, I get in touch with this nigga, right? He called me a couple times. I showed him a couple pictures of shit. And then a couple times I called, he ain't answer. I'm like, nigga, I know you at home. Get Right, I know you at home, nigga. I bought you holders. I bought your home phone, nigga. And I'm like this, nigga, why don't you answer your phone? I know you like, nigga, where I'm charging this shit, right? So it's certain times we answer and I talk to him and I got with him. I linked up with him. Damn, we don't get them together. They gave people get some money. We don't get them. We gotta get the system in plan. But this is so dope. This is so dope. This is so dope. Get Right was like, man, I need to see you, man. He said, I'm right over here. I'm over so. I was talking to him. I pulled up. And I saw him earlier. He said, man, you know what I need? I said, what? He said, I need a new shopping cart, man. Right? I said, man, I got you. He was like, you ain't got no shopping cart. I said, meet me in Seoul. Right? That's how we were talking about meeting niggas stay moving. And I had a shopping cart. It was one, what do they call it, granny carriage or something? They got a name for it, you know.
With the wheels.
The ones in New York.
Yeah, but no, this one from New York. This was from Hollywood, nigga.
Oh.
This shit had the big wheels, like this. It had the other wheels right here, and it go that way. And it looked like a pit bull. That shit was like fire. It was solid shit. Like you couldn't even shake that. I pulled that shit out. Yo, Get Right was like this. Ooh. Yo, Get Right, yo. Get Right was like, oh, that's a bad motherfucker right there. He said, man, he looked at me like this. I was like, nigga, don't do that yet, nigga. He said, Get Right said, you act like you don't want to hug me. I don't want to hug you, nigga. You shouldn't want to hug me. I came from Ohio, nigga. You came from the streets. Same thing. He looked at motherfucker. He said, "Oh, look at this motherfucker." He said, "Oh, that bitch got spokes." He looked at me like, "Oh shit, son."
That's great.
Yep, he was good, but he answered the phone. He'll answer.
He's out
You call
shopping,
him that?
man. He's out hanging. He's out riding
I know.
around with his shopping cart. He's killing it.
I don't know if there's a moral to the story, but it's so interesting because we're in an interesting time where we don't know what to believe. Half the time, we don't want to believe something. The first thing, if you hear something negative about somebody you know, first thing, if you're a real friend, the first thing you say to yourself, I don't want to believe that, and I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Before, like, however tough the allegations were, whatever, especially if it's your friend, you don't want to believe it. And this is what people don't understand about friends being caught up in situations, or people you admire getting caught up in situations. You could know somebody different from how other people know them and different from their life. People only present one side of their life to you. And that's the side you connect with. That's it. You know, you something could happen, you could change your feelings, that's how you initially connect. And even where everybody's, oh, we don't want to talk about this, talk about that. But we know it. I ain't got to say nothing. We know what's going on in the media and who's on that motherfucking second wave. And I said, I know a person one way. I've talked to a person one way. The only side of them I know is this. That's what they present themselves to me. And when I saw a dude, remember I saw him, we always had a mutual respect. Always had mutual respect. We had mutual respect for what we do. It's going to be people try to eat me up and drag me. And I didn't always see a lot of excitement in his eyes. But I remember a time I saw excitement in his eyes when I was having my son and I was talking about fatherhood. Because he saw me do jokes from my lady's pregnant, about to have a kid, and all that type of shit. And he was one of those, whatever, white dudes don't like to talk about kids. They'll just say, I got 4 dogs. Yeah. And they're all wrestling. Right? Ain't no pressure. Right? And we used to talk about it, and he used to always look at me like this. And then I started to look over the shit, like, I wish something was not going to happen. And I remember one time telling him, I said, man, no, this may sound crazy, but Don Herrera told me, he said, some people are meant to be dads. They're supposed to be dads. That's what Don told me. And then me having a conversation with Chris. You know, it started, there was an exchange. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say, but this is what I know. I'm not defending anything. And I remember like, you next, watch. And I remember when he knew he was going to have a kid. And he said he was the first person I thought about. And the reason why I said that some people, because sometimes in some people's life something has to happen for them to either change or want to be a different person. You know? Not knowing what the future of any allegation is going to be, whatever. It just felt like it was just a shift in a life change. You know? And he's my friend. What else can you say? What else could you say? It's just fucked up. It's just so fucked up. It's fucked up on the side that women have to go through certain things. It's just fucked up. And I text him. And it was simple. I said, a friend is a friend. I hope you weather the storm.
That's not.
So Donnell Rawlings Show. If you're living in a glass house, don't throw no stones.